Just buy this watch. This is the first time you will hear me say this, but if you are into watches and you have some money left, you need this watch in your collection. And wait until you hear the specs, because I think this Citizen Zenshin series will be the best drop of 2025. Last year, around 10 months ago, we dropped the first video about the Citizen Zenshin series. It was new, it was upcoming, and we received a lot of positive comments about it. But wait until you see this series, because wow. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jordan and I'm the host on the Watch Van Dam channel. On this channel we review the new Psycho, Citizen, Bulova and Casio drops. And we are the first one in the whole world to review the new Citizen Zenshin series. So if you want to stay up to date about the newest drops, just subscribe on the channel. And guys, I'm very excited to announce that we have finally released our international website, jewelervandam.com. We ship worldwide wherever you are within 72 hours. It is at your address. It's amazing, it's cool. And to celebrate our new website, we have made a discount code called Watch Van Dam. And this code gives you 50% off on your watch. But keep in mind, this code will be live for only a few days. Alright, so finally, let's talk about these watches. First of all, the price-quality ratio is amazing on this watch. In the first Citizen Zenshin drop, they have put a Miyota movement inside of the watch, which gave the watch around 40 hours of power reserve. But now they have improved that in a new Citizen Zenshin drop, because they used their own movement, which gave this watch around 60 hours of power reserve. Another big plus of this watch is the comfort, because it only weighs around 100 grams, which is not a lot for a watch. The watch is made, the bracelet and the case is made from super titanium with a Duratect coating. The combination of the satin and also polished surface makes this watch feel really premium. Another big reason this watch receives a lot of hype is because of the integrated bracelet. Alright, so here we've got all 4 different colors, because this watch doesn't come in just one color. No, it has one Tiffany blue model, one green model. This one is maybe my favorite, it's a smoke white color. And this is a dark blue, midnight blue, whatever you want to call it. So the first one is the NK5020-58L, also known as the Tiffany color. It's a baby blue color. It looks like the previous NJ0180-ADM. It was also a Tiffany color, but this watch has a more fade-in look. It is more playful, and it is probably, out of all these 4 watches, the most likely to be your favorite summer watch. It's the most playful color you have. Then we have the NK5020-58M. It's the dark blue model, or maybe you could call it the midnight blue model. And this is the watch that is most easy to style. It goes with pretty much anything. It is probably the safest and most timeless option you have. Then we go to the NK5020-58X. This is the forest green dial for I feel like the more outdoor people. It is a great contrast with the money green dial that Citizen has been mass releasing the last couple of years, which is quite funny to me. But this green dial is way more unique than the previous green dials that Citizen has been releasing. Alright, and then ladies and gentlemen, I will show you my favorite watch of all 4 watches, the NK5020-58P. This is the most interesting watch to me. It has a smoke white dial, and this watch is not flashy, but it really stands out, and people will compliment you about this watch every single day. As I told you in the beginning, we were the first company that received these new Citizen Zenshin watches, and that gave me the opportunity to also wear this watch on a daily basis. And I can give you my honest opinion about wearing this watch on a daily basis. The first thing you will notice wearing this watch, that it is very light. It is only 100 grams. Due to the super titanium used in the bracelet and also in the case of this watch. I do a lot of things in my day, and this watch doesn't get me frustrated because it's super comfortable wearing this watch. Normally I wear a steel Seiko watch, but I think I'm gonna replace it with one of these watches. The integrated bracelet really hugs my wrist. I have to say, wearing this watch I got really distracted. because, well, this texture dial is just so interesting to me. I kept looking at my watch just to see the details. And I also got a lot of compliments by friends and family, even though they do not know anything about watches. But they do like this watch. As you know, we are honest on this channel about every single watch, even though we sell these watches. The lug to lug of this watch is 47 millimeters, which is quite big for some people. My wrists are around 19 centimeters, and I think it does really fit me well. But that is a really personal thing, so if you do not like bigger watches and you have maybe smaller wrists, I wouldn't suggest to buy this watch. Another positive thing about this watch is that it doesn't contain any scratches, even though I wore it for around 5 days. And as you can see, when you look close at the watch, it doesn't contain a single scratch. That's due to the strong materials, the super titanium. So last year I wore the other Citizen Zenshin watches, and the last couple of days I've worn these new Citizen Zenshin watches. So I think I'm right to tell you my honest opinion about these watches. Should you get one? Well, first of all, if I'm being honest, I didn't expect any improvements, because the last drop of last year was already amazing. But yes, it got even better than the first drop. I was very excited to see that they brought their own Citizen movement instead of the Miyota movement, which only featured around 40 hours of power reserve. But now they got their own Citizen movement with a power reserve of approximately 60 hours, which is amazing. And it's also hackable. I picked 2 of my favorite models out of all them 4, which I also bought myself because I like them so much. The first one is the light blue model, which is the most fresh out of all of them. This model I can just wear in my everyday outfits, which gives an amazing detail in your outfit. Then we have the smoke white dial, which is the most original dial I've seen the last couple of years. This watch really goes well with a suit or even with a turtleneck. And wearing this watch, I received a lot of compliments from my friends and family, as I told you. So for around 500 euros, this watch is a steal. It's a must-have, because the watch is very light and it gives a very premium look. And you receive a lot of compliments from people. And even the movement is just amazing. If you are interested in buying one of these watches, check out jewelervandam.com. We ship worldwide with UPS, and the watch will arrive within 72 hours at your address. Please keep in mind we have a limited stock and they sell out very quickly. If you are interested in one of these watches, check out the link down below. If you want to stay up to date about the new Citizen, Casio, Seiko or Bulova drops, just subscribe on the channel and leave a like if you liked this video.